What is up, everybody? Ace here, and I'm back on the Jsano fan server, and I am overlooking Spawn Town. This should be the final fan server episode that I do on here before I move, and very well could be the last episode I ever do in terms of gaming, depending on how long it takes for me to get a setup back, and if I am still interested in recording videos then. Well, I just broke Killer's build here a little bit. Actually, I think I can fix it. It looks like the two pieces that were broken just fell down here. Yeah, all better. So yes, this will be the last fan server episode that I do. And we're just gonna do a bit of a tour. We're gonna do a tour of I guess my builds, and I'll talk about stuff, I guess. And what better place to start than Spawn Town? Which I think I mentioned this a couple times before, but this Spawn Town was a little bit unique for us. In the fact that we didn't do plots in this season. I think we did in season... We didn't really do it in season 1, did we? It was kind of freeform. Season 2, we had plots and everything was kind of organized. But this season we went back to the good old... freeform building. And I think it's come out pretty well. There's not as much going on here as it was in season 2. But then again, we were at a time where the 1.9 update was supposed to happen, and we were still waiting on it. And so, not as many people stuck around to actually work on Spawn Town, but we still got a lot of interesting builds out here, like Muckluck's Castle, Red No Blue's Castle, Sal's Hotel. We got, of course, the City Hall, Town Hall. We got, I believe this is Tyler's place. I get Tyler Goliath mixed up a lot for some reason. There's Matthew's build out there. Biggest Killer's Mountain, which you didn't do too much with. You can die. There's Mary's little hobbit hole. And then over here is where I have my build. This was new for me in the fact that I actually built in Spawn Town instead of somewhere outside Spawn Town. And this was also new for me in the fact that it was an evolving build. I made something new every so often while I was here. First it was a regular wooden house, which got pranked by Dakota with all the extra bows named after cars, which was a theme that I did in the past. And this little bridge was part of a mini prank that Matthew did. And then, yeah, the house, I was in the SCP mode when I was building early on here, so one thing I did was I took the river that Killer had and moved it down this way so that it would connect to the river there. And like I said, I was in the SCP mode of things. I don't know why I'm scrounging for stuff. I'm not going to need it for a while. And so I decided to do one of the SCPs, which doesn't exist here anymore, but the SCP was a house that rose up into the sky for a certain amount of time and then would crash down into a pile of debris, and then the debris would reform into something else, which I reformed it into a dragon. Which one's this? 516. Which one's this? That's a fun fact. And then sometime around UHC Season 6, the dragon burnt down mostly, so I ended up tearing it down, and I rebuilt a different base out of stone, and then I turned it into a giant worm, which we can see part of it here, and it burst out of the ground here. Matter of fact, we can go down this way. After a time, I blew up the worm, which left this hole in the ground, and diverted the river down into here. Here's what's left of the worm. We can just walk right inside it. And then I built Duke the Tank up there. So yeah, the worm went this way, right over the stuff I built, and then all the way down here. And then this way. Right down into here, and I had a chest here for anybody who decided to explore. I don't have an easy way out, do I? I'll just break my way out. So down in here was where I was going to continue building more rooms for SCPs. It was going to be like a research facility for all the SCPs to sit, or at least a good number of them. So I hollowed out this room, and then back here is Mary's Catacombs that I was going to claim and use for a build, but I did not. Just lost interest in the whole SCP thing over time. But I did make a few notable additions to this place, like SCP-999, which is the Tickle Monster. He's not as nice as he's supposed to be in the book. And, yeah, supposed to be a very friendly slime, ball of slime. There's another slime somewhere around here. In here is the living gun, which, I thought was pretty cool. SCP-127, its teeth, is a gun that shoots teeth. Living gun. Number 5 is the skeleton key. Number 78... Oh, there's a creeper down there. Oh, yes. That one's called, what's it called? Like, guilt, I guess. Or something like that. Where, after you read that sign, you start to justify all of your actions down to, every last little detail. So, I thought this one was nice and creepy. And then SCP-12 is the Unfinished Symphony, which you feel compelled to write or finish in your own blood. Number 25 was the Well-Worn Wardrobe, in which each bit of armor represented like a worn piece of clothing. And, you would take on a certain injury that made sense to the how worn the article of clothing is. So, like, if there was a burn mark on a shirt, that part of your body would get burned. So, SCP-104 was the ball that attaches itself to someone, and you can't get rid of it without killing yourself or reducing yourself to a near-death state. I guess you can die and get resuscitated. So yeah, the worm did a lot of destruction here. 104, it was part of a Mukluk Head Games kind of pranky thing. 294, the vending machine that gives you whatever you can create in liquid form. Anything that has a liquid form you can get out of that vending machine. This is kind of like a waiting area. You would go down the staircase that's here, but as you can see, we've got a bit of a blockage. Down here is an old relic. This was where my chicken farm was very early on, and it's still full of eggs. So I could theoretically make use of that. And then if you go up here, we have a little metal detector. And then back here was my little storage area. And then we just go out the door. Here's Duke the Tank. Let's read some fun facts on Duke. This tank was a part of a prank on the old Equilibrium server on a person named Knuckles. The tank, that's supposed to be an apostrophe, I don't know why it came out like that. The tank's name, Duke, has also been used in both this prank as well as the first prank I did on the fan server on Johnny Master 3000. That's not where that goes. Yeah, I did a prank on Johnny Master where I built a truck named Duke. And then I built a tank on the Equilibrium server, and I basically combined those two for Duke. And that's pretty much my extent of stuff here at Spawn Town. We're going to, I guess we're going to walk out this way, because we're going to stop at Project Kowloon. And then we will make our way over to the spider spawner base, and then my aircraft carrier base, and then the jungle base. I think that's pretty much everything. So, just gonna go this way. There actually is a little something out here. That I had done. I believe those two horses will spawn skeletons. Let's see. Let's see how close we can get. Oh no, they're safe. It's hard to tell these days. This whole water giant river thing, I was actually going to build somewhere just outside along this pass here, but somebody had already claimed it and was building a river right on through here. I may even have a little base tucked away somewhere along that way. In fact, we might go looking for it. Right over here is my brother's house, which I turned into an SCP and is flooded. That SCP involved, the water in there is actually some form of liquid that, when you, touch the liquid, it kind of pulls you into the house, renders you unconscious, and you are pretty much forever floating in said, house. You're never dead. This is Keegan's place. He must be the one behind this river. Probably some new stuff out here. I'm assuming he's the one behind some of these builds here. Like, that's new. I wanted to do a tour like I did last season, where I went to tour everything on the server. But well, the way 1.9 is, I'm kind of nervous about doing all that, and everything is quite spread out for a map that has a world border, so yeah, I don't remember this. Well, I do remember this, but not like this. We are passing by a lot of rad stuff along the way here. This is pretty cool. And they're avoiding a flood by one block there. No, this isn't the way that I had set up. It was back over there somewhere, I think. Something like that. We're actually heading towards our base, our spider spawner base. Let's see. What can I talk about? I joined the server a little over 3 years ago now. Matter of fact, our 3rd year anniversary was March 26th, so 3 years on the server. And nearly 200 episodes, so been kinda keeping up. That's a bunny. I'm not sure what sounds that was. we need to go get this crafting table. But yeah, I'm definitely one of the oldest members on the server now. Probably the oldest active member on the server. Because I started like maybe a week before they decided to put in a whitelist. At least my first episode was just before. I think there was like a last call before they decided to put a whitelist up. And I was like, you know what, I should hop on there and see what's going on. So I hopped on and started a series that was called Ace on Vacation, because I had the Equilibrium server series as my main series. Oh, hello. As long as you're the only one here, I'm okay. But yeah, the Equilibrium server was my main series. So, the Jsano fan server was supposed to be something temporary. And thus, I started my series as Ace on Vacation, which would have been the small series where I was on the fan server for however long it was going to stay up, basically. It was only supposed to be temporary and last maybe a week. And after that first episode, I guess it was made official that that the server would stay. That's somebody's build. I don't know whose that is, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I don't realize how close my base is to that stuff. Spawn Town is just over that way, and my base is just over this way. But yeah, so what was I? I keep getting distracted. Oh yeah, the people on the server decided to whitelist it, and wanted to keep the server around. So, as a result, I added my name to the whitelist, and ended up as an official member on the server. And there were people like Jad Murdoch, I remember Rebecca WSD, Adrian, Rulon, as some of the original members. There was Niall. Scott was an original member. Oh boy. Yeah, let's just scooch around this way. I added more trees to this place. There were a lot of people early on the server. We had a couple griefers, of course. But for the most part, it was a pretty decent server. And eventually, some of the people kind of went away, and we had a current roster. That Season 1 didn't last too long. We transitioned into Season 2, and I was on, like, episode... I think I was just hitting episode 10 when we changed. We had a temporary server for a little bit, and then moved on to Season 2. And I will talk a little bit more about that, but right now, we're at my spider spawner base. As you can see, I've been doing a lot of taking a lot of trees from other biomes and adding it to this island. Let's head inside. And here's my portal. It used to be one big portal, but then I split it in two when I built the railway here, which goes between Spawn Town and the Guardian Farm. He's gonna make his way around to the house. Yep. Oh, here we go. Dimitri to the rescue. Let's take this map out. Does it update anymore? I think it has. It's hard to tell. This map has been here for a long time. Maps are something that we haven't used a lot lately. Okay, there's the spider spawner, and I filled the bottom with obsidian down there. It's kind of hard to see from here, but I'll show you from here. There's the outbound to Spawn Town, the inbound to the Guardian Farm. Spider spawner for string. That was going to make for wool to make the aircraft carrier. The obsidian down here, I was thinking about making some sort of arena early on, but never really put any serious effort into it. Got a bunch of cocoa beans here. Anything in these? Probably not. I think I cleared these out. My dogs. Dimitri is up there. Who am I missing? Red, Moon, Ben, Nick, Ryan, Sean. So that's Nathan there, the red one. Chest full of stuff. The railway track was supposed to be spruced up. That was another thing that I never got around to doing. So, yeah, I got all these golden apples. Actually, I can't sleep because Nyx is on. At least I'm in an area that I'm relatively safe with. Let's go this way. See, I spent some time in this island. Off and on, I came back and added more trees and stuff, and of course built the railway through it. We wanted to get on the lower railway. This railway was a nice little project. The subway system, or the railway system, only had one destination, and that is to Shoptown. So I decided that I was going to build a second one over to the Guardian Farm. And it would be cool to have like a third one go to like Farm Town, and then one to Jsano19 maybe. Those are kind of the 4 main points on the server. But yeah, so I made that over there. Project Kowloon, I made a couple builds and inserted an SCP into the mix, which was actually linked to Project Kowloon and was the reason why Kowloon existed. This thing called the Architect. When you place it into a room, it creates more rooms on a certain algorithm. Though if you let it get out of hand, it will continue to build to the point that it starts kind of screwing up. I don't think I can get back if I jump down. I would be kind of screwed if I jumped down, looks like. But unless I take these ladders and put them over here, maybe? Do I want to risk it? I don't know if I'll have enough ladders to get back up. Oh, there's coal blocks over there, so it wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, let's jump down. This is a build that I turned into the SCP-104 prank thing on Mukluk. I don't know if I'd call that a prank. Oh, I fell. I think I fell into a spot I can't get out of. Oh. Where's the nearest? Okay. Yeah, this is a galaxy that I built. It looks pretty cool. I like it. Mixture of quartz, different types of quartz, the sea lanterns, and of course obsidian and coal and black wool for the darkness. That's not the way. You gotta go this way. Oh, I missed. And yeah, the trick was that Mukluk was supposed to kind of parkour his way over to here, to which he would find the book that tells you how to get rid of SCP-104. He kind of did it, but never went too far with it. He could have followed it all the way, and he still has the book too. I gave him the book, so he knows what to do. He just hasn't read it and hasn't finished what he started, or what I started. I only have 5 of these. Oh. Yeah, this is how I'm gonna have to do things. I have more coal blocks I could use to put this, to kind of finish this up. As you can see, there's a little bit that hasn't been done here. This is probably one of my favorite builds that I've done on this season. Season 2... Oh, I need to get out there now. We can loop back around. We'll follow the track. Season 2, what would be my favorite build in Season 2? Probably... that would have to be either the giant airport-style base, which wasn't an airport, but it was a piece from the Tampa International Airport, or the awards hall base, which wasn't as extravagant or massive as the other one, but it was more, it was just fun to do, and I think the terraforming went pretty well on that. But here is my next area. The hill that galaxy is part of is supposed to be a research base, and I changed it around a bit. This is SCP-102, 2 beach houses. I think they each have a separate effect. I don't really remember, but as you can see, this one's nice. Nice little restroom, got your kitchen. I don't think anything's in here anymore. Dining room, kind of a bedroom area. It's kind of a bedroom area because it's open. And then you come around to this one, and it's all destroyed. It's just a mess. Everything is broken. There's no water in the toilet. Just everything's everywhere. I think I'm going to put this stuff in here. Just kind of do that. Yeah, everything's a mess all over the place. And then back here, I added a little something in the back, and this is this pool here. Ooh, I need this crafting table. This thing pretty much dissolves anything that's entered into it. Dissolves it into pure water. It's really clean water. I think you can drink it. You just can't immerse yourself into it. Depth, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. An in-pool vacuum stays at one end. Any substance when placed into the pool will eventually be transmuted into sterile water, which will remain sterile even after being removed and introduced to an unsterile environment. It is completely dependent. Ordinary river water was completely sterilized in 7 minutes. Stagnant pond water was sterilized in 18 minutes. 50,000 liters of coal tar was converted over the course of 12 days. And then there's some weird thing there. Swimming or wading into the pool is strongly discouraged. Yeah. Because if you enter the pool, you'll be transmuted into water. I don't remember if you can drink it or not. I would assume that you probably shouldn't. Actually, I think you might be able to. I think it's only when it's in the pool that is bad. Here's Site 21. This was, a little fun fact, this was the site of my 2015 New Year's video, where I did a little year in review. And I'll take that. Still got a bunch of stuff in these. And this is a staircase that would lead down to the galaxies, but I covered that up after making the railway. So let's see, yes, Season 2. Again, I built away from Spawn Town. What did I build then? Oh yeah, it was my airplanes base, so that was the first thing I did. And then after some time, I left that area and went to build the airport base, which is the giant cylinder with the tri-spoke thing on top and then the dome on top of that. It was a piece of the Tampa International Airport, which you can see on Google Maps. And then from there, let's see the little drop. From there, I went on to build the awards hall base, in which I did the JFS awards, which was kind of hectic considering the people that were there, but it was still fun nonetheless. Good way to round out the end of Season 2. Here, I built this train station. Got the water fountain, all this prismarine stuff, and if you go this way, the prismarine continues into the cave here somewhat, and it's kind of starting to take over. I was thinking about continuing that, extending into the cave, but that's another thing that I just never got around to doing. Okay, come out here to the Guardian Farm. I built this little storage facility. Looks like they're starting to finish this up a bit. Are you deadly? Or are you safe? You're safe. Over here is a bit of desert that I terraformed. This all right here is supposed to be desert. Matter of fact, oh, it actually counts as no, it's desert. I thought it transported into a savanna biome, but no. This right here was desert. I turned it into a savanna with a little pool of water. Somebody dug out, I believe it was Dr. Taco. He dug out a lot of sand here, and so I turned it into this. And he kind of continued over that way. I just haven't continued with that. So let's go down here into the base. That beacon is new, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Looks new. What's this? Nothing. Break it. I'll take that. Yeah. Probably drop off the stuff somewhere else. Yeah, that is new. Let's go investigate. Because we only have a couple more places to look at. But yeah, Season 2. Season 2 had a lot of stuff happen. Season 1... Oh, it's raining. In Season 1, I missed the first season of UHC, which kind of sucked. I forget why. I think it was just scheduling. I just wasn't able to make it. But Season 2's UHC, I was able to attend. And I was on a team with Quiznom and I Am Cool. And we actually did pretty good. I got a kill. Was part of a pretty good battle. Up until Firestar Sora showed up and wrecked everybody and won all by himself. Herself? And then, let's see. Then I went away to the army. Right after I did a live stream finishing up the build I was doing. That was a fun live stream. It was supposed to be 10 hours, but I think I only got to like 8.5 before the internet gave out on me, which kind of sucked. We did a lot of cool stuff on that. We don't want to go this way. Go into my hub, which I think is still named my hub. Is this hub? Yep. Now I have Old Man Dan and Peppersworth here. I like this one. Let's hit the minecart. Oh, some friendly creatures. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is, it's gone now. So yeah, So I missed Season 3 and 4 of UHC, came back for Season 5, and was the runner-up. of that crazy season. Here we are at our base. We're a little laggy today. But yeah, Season 5 finished second. That was kind of a mess of a season. I was with Fruit Fly, Dakota. I don't remember these boats here. I have 3 boats here? Somebody's been here. These are not my boats. Somebody must have used it in their adventures. Yeah, runner-up in Season 5. Fun. Me, Dakota, Fruit Fly, and Landskip were the teammates that season. So this is my aircraft carrier base. So you can see I turned it into glass. Green for grass, yellow for sand, gray for stone. Out here is where my aircraft carrier was supposed to be. I was making slow progress with it around the time that I lost the file, the schematic file for this build. Can't see it too well from here. Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, I lost the schematic file, unfortunately, and I got it back. It's just a little too late now. Which kind of sucks. But yeah, that was going to be a huge build of mine, and if I had finished it, it would probably have been my greatest accomplishment in all of Minecraft, even surpassing my favorite build, which was the hockey stadium on the Equilibrium server, which unfortunately I can't show off. I could link you to a video, or you could watch the highlight, the best of extras video to see what's going on, to see what it looked like. Here we are on the underside. Nice little base. Not much left of it. Alright, we'll go to the jungle base, which will finish this off. Right? Yeah. So yeah, it's been a long time. Let's see. Yeah, UHC Season 5, I finished second. In Season 6, there were only, I think there were only 4 teams. I was on a team with Quiznom, Fruitfly, and Diavolo. Or Diavolo, I guess. And, I was sick that season, so I didn't do well at all. Ended up dying to the green team, who I believe ended up winning the UHC. And did they? No, we encountered them beforehand, and then found them again later on. Is what happened. We decided to play it safe, and it cost us a couple people. And then Quiz and I went into the Nether for a brief moment, and once we left, we ran into the green team again and killed us both. So that kind of sucked. Season 7 was myself and the Merry Gamer. We finished third that season. Lost to Allen Books and Notorious Park. Then Season 8, we had myself, Dan, Old Man Dan, Terraforest, and Lemons. Forest or Frost? Terra... yeah, her. Terra. That was a fun season. I definitely enjoyed that one. That was our Christmas season. And then we're gonna have Season 9. Probably by the time you've already seen this, we would have recorded it. I'm gonna let... this video is gonna come out the day after I actually leave. So I will be in Tennessee when this video airs. I see, Neekser's still working on this. I think this is what he wanted me to take a look at. Is he still here? Can we see him? Yeah, he's replicating Spawn Town in the Nether Hub. Now I gotta break my way through here. So, pretty cool. Looks like he's put a lot of work into this. I don't see him in here. So he must be in the overworld. Can I get up here? Let's just take all these blocks. These are ours now. Yeah, he's done a lot of work in here. But yeah, there have been a lot of fun moments on the server. Let's see. The award ceremony was one of the last things we did on the Season 2. Season 3 kicked it off on my 100th episode on the fan server. And I believe it was around that time that the Equilibrium server kind of lost momentum. Or maybe it was a little bit before that. Equilibrium server lost its momentum and kind of fell away to the fan server. What was that? It's a magma slime. Ugh. Ugh. Kind of gross sounding. Alright. We're just gonna go through the portal now. So yeah, Season 3 started with episode 100. We kind of hit our low point that season in terms of how many people were attending or on the server. Got through a few notable pranks. The big ol'... Let's see, we got pranked by Dakota. We pranked him back with the 420 stuff. We put the Stanley Cup underneath Mary's ISS. What else did we do? We did the Spires prank in the last episode. We didn't do as many pranks this season as we did last season. Last season I kind of went prank crazy. As a matter of fact, I was prank crazy for a long time. If you look at the episode numbers, it's like I would do one every 2 or 3 episodes. That's my lighthouse. And of course, my jungle house up here. Yeah, like every 2 or 3 episodes I would do a prank, and they didn't really have much of a rhyme or reason. They're kind of random stuff. Yeah, it didn't make much sense. And yeah, didn't make much sense. These can go in here. These can go in here. These can go in here. And I want these. Oh yeah, we did the doors prank on Sal while she was around here. That was a fun little prank. That one had some reference to it. My lowest point in terms of pranking was definitely the ship that I built outside of Matthew's base. It definitely wasn't a prank at all. It was just a build that I called a prank. I built a pirate ship in the water somewhere away from Matthew's base, and yeah, definitely was not a prank at all. The Spires prank I did right before leaving for the army was one that I would probably count as a low point as well, although I think I've turned it around into a theme this time. So I put it definitely above the ship prank, because at least that one was a prank that inconvenienced Sir Maxis. Even if there was no rhyme or reason behind it, and nobody really understood it. At least it had some sort of inconveniencing factor to it, which was the fact that there were spiders everywhere, all over his base. But yeah, this season I made sure to prank with actual reason. This spider's prank even has some reasoning behind it. And yeah, I pretty much since I came back from the army, I started making sure that there was some sort of reference involved, no matter how obscure. So yeah, everything since then has been a step up in terms of pranking. And in Season 3, I made sure to dial back the amount of pranks I did, because it was getting kind of out of hand in Season 2. Though there was kind of a conundrum there, because... not a conundrum. I don't know the proper word for it. Because, while the episodes themselves were, like, I would have a prank every couple episodes, the actual amount of days in between pranks were actually kind of extensive. Because, I didn't have a schedule early on in my Let's Plays. I would just record something and then release it as soon as I could. So I could have, like, an episode one day and then another episode, like, 2 days later, and then the next one would be, like, a week later, kind of thing. And so 2 episodes with pranks in them could have been, like, a couple weeks apart. Although their episode numbers are just 2 digits apart. So, guess we'll get out over here. Oh, did I see another one of those slimes? Yeah, it's right there. Oh, I don't think I can get back up in there, can I? Maybe. If I do things just right. How would I get... I have to figure out how to get up to it now. Oh yeah, it's right over here. Yeah, there's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun moments. A lot of great people on the server. Muckluck, the Merry Gamer, Rulon and Kip, Adrian, who pretty much brought this server, saved it from just being temporary. Dang it. Yeah, Mary and Muckluck. Jeez, I would just like to get up here. Hollywood, Rad and Scott. If I hold shift, I can do it. Yeah, Hollywood, Rad and Scott. And more recently, people like Naxer and Sal, and now Old Man Dan. I don't have a torch. I'm not placing my bed. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's fight. Alright, that was cheating. I definitely hit that. I'm just gonna swing wildly now. Where do I end up? I ended up at... oh, okay. Let's see if I can get something that would help me clear that. I'll just take this. Let's actually grab some extra... there are no extra blocks here. I need food first. No. Oh, there's food over here, I bet. There's blocks here. Let's take a stack of these. Food, we have a poison potato and some melons. I don't need much food. Or just... And I'll take the minecart to my base. Yeah, one more death for the road. So yeah, lots of fun moments on this server. And I am going to miss it dearly. Even if Minecraft has been getting kind of old. It's like been around since 2010. It's like only so much you can do. But somehow we continue to find a way to do something on this server, which is great. This game has longevity that other games don't have. So but yeah, when I move, I'm not going to have access to a lot of stuff. So there'll be a lot of things that I won't be able to play or do for quite a while. And unfortunately, Minecraft is one of those things. I'm probably gonna have to break through one of these. I'll break here. I'll just put a block. Okay. Good news is that the gas is gone. So what can you expect from this channel once I move? Let's see. I don't think I had much, so not that big of a deal. Yeah, I think I already got everything back. Not too much. UHC should have been recorded by now. I will probably upload it without any sort of intro, because it's going to happen the night before I leave, which means I really can't, I can't do anything fancy. So pretty much the best I could do is, oh, I can't get back down. Three. But yeah, I'll try to get it uploaded in time. So hopefully that still is a reality. Yeah, you should see UHC in some form. We'll probably discuss the upload schedule as soon as things are finished, as soon as the season is over. So I shouldn't have to worry too much about that. How do I want to do this? Because that's 4. And there is no middle. I'll just put one on each side, I guess. And there. Alright, now I just gotta get down. It's only 17 blocks. Yeah, it's fine. Now I just gotta get down the ladder. I trust this ladder. Alright. Hey, we made it. Now I just gotta get down the hill. I like this area because it's got all this going on here. All this lava that's just kind of sitting around. For whatever reason, it hasn't updated. I think I have some sort of sign somewhere saying "Do not touch." Or at least I used to. So that should do it for these videos. Let me recap, because I didn't really say much in terms of what the future is going to hold. Like I said, UHC is going to happen. It will hopefully be released around the same time as all the others. I may just have to quickly render, schedule, and upload them afterwards. And just kind of throw them up somewhere. Maybe I'll discuss it after recording this video and everything will be okay. So, and I intend to do IRL videos to carry everyone over so people know how I'm doing. It will most likely happen on this channel. I said that it would happen on the other channel, but I haven't really... I think I'm just going to save that for random stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one. But, let's go back to where it all began, shall we? It has been a fun 3 years. And, hopefully one day... Oh, hell. Hopefully one day I will be able to come back to this. And hopefully... it'll still be around when I come back to it. And, I'm sure I still have a home here. I've had many fun times on this server, met many great people. And, yeah, so... last thing you should see is, in terms of gaming, is, UHC Season 9. But, otherwise... I hope you all have enjoyed watching over these 3 years. And, I guess I will see you next time in my IRL videos. But in terms of gaming, in terms of the fan server, I will have to say goodbye. One more kill. Alright. Yes, I will now say goodbye before anything else tries to kill me.